Hi, TH Gohain for Solar Cities. We're at Mercy College, and if you look at the LCD display, I don't know if you can see it, you'll see that we have two temperature probes, one that's inside the biodigester, which is reading 19.25 degrees Celsius, and the other that's in the solar hot water collector that's reading 37.25 degrees Celsius. So I've got this going through this relay that you hear clicking. You can come over once again, and you can see I don't know why it's clicking, what's tripping that, something in the code. It shouldn't be doing that click thing, but it is in fact clicking. But the relay is connected to the utility pump that you see there, and the utility pump is drawing water through the PEX coils and then up into the solar panels on the roof. But the code needs to turn on whenever the temperature gets above 30 degrees and then switch off when it gets below 25. So what I'm going to do here is say, actually, why don't we have it from anything above 25 is good temperature for heating the tank. So we'll say when the temperature, if the sensors get temperature, outside temperature is greater than 25, then print temperature is high enough, turn on the relay for the pump, and then relay 1 turns on. Else, if it's 25 or below, then turn the relay off. And I upload this sketch. I'll save the sketch and upload it. And because the temperature is above 25, it's actually 37, it should turn the pump on once it's finished loading. I'll put my laptop down here for a second, and let's see what happens when the sketch goes on. Sketch is almost done. Now it's done loading. So it's booting up. And yes, in fact, it's turning on the pump. So now it's going to circulate this water through here, which is hot water. And you can feel it's hot, so that's good. We're still getting air bubbles out, and there is still a tiny leak in one of the uniseals. So what I have to do now, the temperature just dropped from 37.25 to 37. We want to make sure this pump stays on as the temperature begins to cool off down there. Right now we're at 37.25, so it's staying at temperature. This is assuming everything's working up there. 37, it's dropped a little bit, which is what we should begin to see. And it should go down still further as we cool it off by passing it through the tank. 36.75. Okay, so it's definitely dropping. 36, it's on its way down. 35. Okay, so what I need to do now is I need to just add some more water as the bubbles are going out. And I do that by you can see all the bubbles going through. And this will also cool down the probe, which is right here. And that'll turn off the pump once it gets down below 25. Because I'm adding cold water to it. I'm getting all the bubbles out that I can. But there's still a lot of air. You can see the air migrating its way up this tube with the air pressure relief and then going back into the system. This is where the air comes out, but it also allows water to go back in. That's why this is empty up here. It's on the open up here. So it drives out the air. But there's a lot of air in the system. Now we're getting still some big bubbles. We can tell the pump is still on because it's still flowing. driving the air out, of course, is our big challenge. And it still feels warm here, so it's not down to the shutoff temperature yet, which I set at 25. Let's see what it's at. We're down at 28, so we're close to 25. I think if I pour a little bit more cold water in, which I can get from this bucket here, and we'll tell you if it's working. We don't necessarily have to videotape all of this, but it's 28.75.